What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. My name's Sniper. If you're new here, nice to meet you. If you're not, welcome back. Today, as you guys can see, we are playing the house TD. Of course, we're playing the house TD. That's what we've been playing for a while. So, as you guys can probably see in the right hand of my screen, yeah, that's something. We're going to open a ton of them. Probably seen by the title and or the thumbnail. But anyways, of course, before we get into this, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys found this video interesting and or if you want to see more content like this. And don't forget to turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I upload because you don't want to miss that because we're dropping videos like this as much as we can. So, with that being said, if you guys haven't seen, before we get into this, because this is pretty much just going to be the whole video, we might showcase some of the towers at the end of the video. I'm not really sure how it's going to be set up. But as you guys can see, there's a Christmas event coming. And if I had to guess, they update on Fridays, I believe. So there'll probably be a Christmas event coming out on Friday. The thing says 7 days till event. So there'll be a Christmas event, I'm assuming, in 7 days. Anyways, we have been grinding the absolute heck out of the zombie crypt kings, but we have not gone into the King Morbius's tomb yet. We will be farming that probably after this video, and I'll make a separate video of maybe opening a bunch of those and trying to get a shiny and showcasing it, max level and stuff. But this mode is like absolutely amazing because we've gotten over 3,000 voodoo tokens so far just from playing, and now we're gonna open. And if you guys look at the chances of pulling stuff, you can get up to 12 voodoo tokens in one pull. And when you open it once, you actually get 5 different items. Open it once and you get 5 different things from opening it once. Of course, in order to open it once, you have to have one of each of the currency from each of the maps. But if you play the hardest mode, you get 4. So it's not terribly bad, mainly because of my tower that I got in the last video. If you guys didn't see that, go to my load. Was it the last video? I think it was, right? Yeah, from the Wicked. He's pretty much on all of my 2 of my setups. So here's my teams if you guys want to check them out. Here's Rot Dog team, here's GRAVECLAW team, and then there's the Rotbane team and the Dread team. The only team that's really that much different is actually the Dread team, because you can't use, I believe, what, Undead on that one. So you have to, I just used a Demon team for that one and then Undead team for basically all the other ones because I won the tournament and now I have the Undead 50% plus thing, and this guy's dancing next to me. Nice. But anyways, we have a lot to open here. I'm probably going to speed up and or cut out a lot of it because I have a feeling this recording is going to be very long. Anyways, let's get into this opening because we have a lot to open here and it's going to take a while. What we will do for the sake of the video though is the first 20 openings that we do, we're not going to auto click and we're just going to do the 2x secret luck for the first 20 just to see if we can pull anything. So let's go ahead and do it. No secrets. Okay, so you guys get the gist of it. Now we're gonna open 714 more on just auto opening with an auto clicker, and you guys will see what we end up with. Hopefully we have enough to have a max one of each of these and maybe some shinies. That'd be really, really cool. As many voodoo tokens as possible so we can get insane curses. So without further ado, enjoy.
Step by step, the clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now you guys can see now is the moment of truth where we now have 0 out of these 730 that we opened of the zombie tomb. And let's just say, I'm actually surprised on some of the things. So, of course, as you guys can see in the top right, I believe we went from like 2,000 to 9,000 voodoo tokens, which is just insane because that means we could probably get Doom on something that we really want Doom on, so that's fantastic. Second of all, here is how many brains we got. This is the part I was confused about because I opened opened 700 and I don't know, 40 of them or something like that. And I only got 2. I don't know if I somehow like just really unlucky or maybe they don't disappear. I don't know. Anyways, here's the part that you guys are probably, oh, here's also my pets. Crazy. I have King Rot Dog is level 10, King Rotbane's level 8, King Dread's level 4, and Graveclaw's level 1. And I played, I don't even know how many matches. Anyways, here's the most important part. So here's the urns. I would wait for a 2-time shiny, 2 times secret luck. I won't be here when it happens more than likely, so I'm not gonna wait for that. I'm gonna open them now, but we have enough to make almost all of them max level. Hopefully we can get a shiny. So we got 9 King Graveclaws, 8 King Rot Dogs, 8 King Rotbanes. I believe I already have 2 Rotbanes already, so there's even more, and 5 King Dread urns. And we also got like 81 shiny urns. Oh wait, why is there, am I tripping? Why is there 81 shiny urns over here and 4 over here? What the heck? Okay, we're gonna go with that. We also have 3,061 Chapter 3 premium urns. Yeah, we're definitely getting 10 of whatever the best thing is to get. Wow, that's crazy. Let's start with Rot Dog. Let's just go with Rot Dog. So we're gonna open these 8 right here. So please, all I gotta say is please give me a shiny version of each one of these. It'd be fantastic. So here we go. Come on. I don't know the stats of any of these either. Okay. Second one we open, it's shiny. Oh my god, yes. I hope this isn't the worst one. It might be the worst tower out of all of them, but we just got a shiny out of that. Okay, so now we go on to Graveclaw. Let's open 9 of these. No shiny and no shiny. Okay, so now let's go to Rotbane. Of course we didn't get a shiny. I think Graveclaw is a really good one, but I'm not sure. Here's Rotbane. No shiny there either. And then Dread, the one we only have 5 of. I don't know why we only have 5, but we only have 5. And we got a shiny Dread. Okay, so now we just need shiny of 2 of them instead of all 4 of them. So that's perfect. Of course, the ones we got shiny may not be the best. I'm not sure, but we're about to find out. So here we go. If we go into our heroes and check them out, let's see the stats. Let me move my camera real quick and then we will check out the stats. Okay, so now I'm over on the other side of the screen. And if you guys check this out, let's go ahead and start with the most common, or not the most common. Let's go in order of what we open. So Rot Doc was the first thing. I'm assuming there's about 1.5k of each one, if this one's 1.5k, but we'll see. So there's 1.5k that exists. We click on it. Stats are, oh, okay. Stats are 1800 damage, 10 speed, 58 range, and a 1.2 military boost. 20% military boost. I'm assuming it's a beam that does 1800 damage with 10 speed, 58 range. That's pretty good, actually. I don't know. You guys rate these down in the comments. Rate them 1 to 4. Like put them in order from best to worst. Number 1 being best, number 4 being worst, and just put it down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Here's the shiny Rot Doc. There's only 225 that exist. Does 2250 damage instead of 1800 damage. Next, we're gonna check out Dread. I have no clue what Dread does, but the description is shiny Crypt King of the Horde. There's only 195 that exist. Does 97,500 damage with 0.33 speed, 43 range, and it has a 20% boost to undead, and it shoots piercing projectiles. I don't know if that's good. Probably not. Next, let's go to King Rotbane. There's 1.5k that exist. Of course, it's not shiny, so that sucks, but it does 105,000 damage, 0.2 speed, 25 range with a 1.2 boost, and it is AoE poison. I don't know if that's full AoE or it shoots AoE or something, but it's AoE poison. Speed is okay. Damage is pretty good. Boost is amazing. So now we go to King Graveclaw, which only 1.4k exists, and it does 140,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 34 range, 1.2 boost, and it is AoE fire rings. And I don't know what the boost boosts, but I'm gonna assume it's unholy maybe, or undead. Not sure, but there's the towers. So now I'm going to do a match so we can check out what the towers do and see that part. So I'm going to go ahead and head to floor 8 on the hardest map and check it out. I will farm until I get enough to showcase one of the towers, probably starting off with Rot Doc and going up from there. So here is Rot Doc, the first tower. So at level 1, he does 200 damage with 10 speed and 50 range. It seems like all these have 50 range for some reason. I don't know why. Level 2, he does 400 damage, 10 speed with 52 range and a 1.1 boost. Level 3 does 850 damage, 10 speed, 54 range, and a 1.12 boost. Level 4, he does 1687 damage, 10 speed, and 56 range with a 1.14 boost. Now level 5, which is max level, he does 2250 damage, 10 speed, 58 range, and a 1.2 boost. Next is King Dread. At level 1, he does 39,375 damage, 0.33 speed with 35 range. Level 2, he does 65,625 damage, 0.33 speed with 35 range. Level 3, he does 98,437 damage, 0.33 speed with 35 range. Level 4, he does 144,000 damage, 0.33 speed, 41 range with a 1.14 boost. And I know he's getting buffed a little bit, sorry about that. Level 5, he does 170,000 damage, 0.33 speed, 43 range, and a 1.2 boost. Now, King Graveclaw, which the range is 50 instead of whatever it said, does 14,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 50 range, and a 1.05 boost. Level 2 does 36,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 50 range, and a 1.1 boost. Level 3 does 55,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 50 range, and a 1.12 boost. Level 4 does 102,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 50 range, and a 1.14 boost. And at level 5, does 168,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 50 range, and a 1.2 boost. Now the last one, which is, I believe, Rotbane. So Rotbane is also an AoE, but a very small AoE. It's kind of weird. Rotbane's like a not so good version of Graveclaw. Does 25,200 damage, 0.2 speed, 25 range, and a 1.05 boost. Level 2 does 35,000 damage, 0.2 speed, 25 range, and a 1.1 boost. Level 3 does 50,000 damage, 0.2 speed, 25 range, and a 1.12 boost. Level 4 does 73,500 damage, 0.2 speed, 25 range, and a 1.14 boost. And at level 5, which is max level, does 110,000 damage, 0.2 speed, 25 range, and a 1.2 boost. So there's all the towers. From what I see, Graveclaw is the best tower out of all of them by far. So yes, some of the stats are kind of buffed there. I just realized because of King Revenant and also the staff that I have in my hand. I just realized I left my camera over here. I'm still in the wrong side of the screen. But from what I see, Graveclaw seems to be the best. This Graveclaw is doing 252,000 damage with 0.17 speed with 50 range. I don't really have any buffs going, so we're probably gonna lose. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose. Oh well. But on the bright side, these towers are absolutely insane. So I'm gonna go back to the lobby. I'm gonna upgrade all the ones I have. So here's the stats of each one of them one last time before I go ahead and hit them with upgrades. So here's Rotdock. Of course, he's shiny, so he does 2250 damage, 10 speed, 58 range, and a 1.2 boost. King Dread does 97,500 damage, 0.33 speed with 43 range. Graveclaw does 140,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 34 range, and a 1.2 boost. 34 range isn't true. It had 50, so I think the stats are a little bugged right now. And Rotbane does 105,000 damage, 0.2 speed, 25 range, and a 1.2 boost, and his range was correct. So some of them are kind of messed up, some of them aren't. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit these guys with enchants, and I'll get back to you when something happens. So now I have all my towers. They've been upgraded, and I managed to get Nightmare on Graveclaw. So let's go ahead and check out their stats now. Starting with Dread, which I found out that doesn't boost towers. I didn't realize that, but he doesn't have a boost. Dread does 146,251 damage, 0.33 speed, and 78 range. I need 2 more of them to upgrade him more. I basically just did all range because I figured range is like the most important thing for the most part. So that's what I did. And he has Infernal. Now we go into Rotdock that also has Infernal. He is the shiny. He does 3,300 damage, 10 speed, 75 range, and a 1.6 boost. Basically, all these guys, all I did was increase their boost, and then the enchant is increasing all the other stats. So here is Rotbane with Infernal. He does 157,000 damage, 0.2 speed, 32 range. The range is really bad. The 1.6 boost. And then Graveclaw, which has Nightmare on him, does 280,000 damage, 0.17 speed, 51 range, which is even higher than 51 because remember it was 50 at first, so I don't know what the heck it is now, and a 1.6 boost. All of them have basically 1.6 boost, but from what I heard, it might actually be higher than a 60%. I think it's like... it is actually a 92% boost from these guys, so that's pretty crazy. Graveclaw buffs Unholy, Rotbane buffs Creature, and Rotdock buffs Military. So what I will do is I'm actually curious to see Graveclaw as good as Graveclaw can be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and I'm gonna play a match and just buff Graveclaw as much as I possibly can. Okay, so here's my new team. We managed to pull Nightmare on Divine Death, and then we were just pulling our first enchants on Dress Up Dracula because I haven't even used him yet. I just put the levels into him and never used him, and we ended up pulling Nightmare on him. So Now we have a almost full nightmare team with my demon mage being not fully maxed, but now we have as much unholy buff as we could possibly ever get on my team, I should say. And we're gonna see how much damage these towers do. They're just gonna be insane. Remember, they're full AoE, so this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be absolutely crazy. Sit back, get ready for this nonsense that's about to happen. Watch this. Room 5, of course, horror mode, and then I'll get back to you when we see the stats of these towers. Okay, so I have a feeling this team is going to be the definition of overkill, but here we go. So here's GRAVECLAW's stats. Oh wait, let me check out Dress Up Dracula. So he's doing 12,600 with 10 speed and 81 range. Oh my god, his range is insane. What the heck? Wow. And then we've got GRAVECLAW doing 5.5 million. 5.5 million with 75 range full AoE, right? And then we have on top of that, this is Divine Death, doing 9.5 million damage with 60 range. 9.5 million. Guys, is this team unmatched or what? There's maybe, I mean, number one, I could get more Divine Deaths, which would make it better. Of course, that's probably not going to happen because Divine Death is very, very hard to get because it's pretty much a Robux only tower. And I could have a better buff other than Dress Up Dracula. That's about the only things I could do because Dress Up Dracula is definitely not the highest buff I can get for Unholy. I don't think. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. But this team is just, this is ridiculous. Hold on, let me turn on wave auto skip so you could just see this nonsense. I'm gonna just let you guys watch this nonsense of these towers. I mean, this isn't even a challenge. This map is not a challenge whatsoever for these towers. So guaranteed, if I'm ever picking a team on like a mode, probably like the Morbidus one that I'm gonna have to play, this is the team I'm gonna pick because it's just completely unmatched. Like there's nothing better than this team that I have. Not even close. So this is just crazy. So I'm gonna let you guys sit back and watch the absolute chaos of these towers just destroying this map.
Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.
Okay, so here's the boss. He's coming down the path here. I wasn't really paying attention there. This team is going, I don't even think it's going to get to the Divine Deaths. Like, I think GRAVECLAW is going to basically kill it. There's 3 of them and they do 5.5 million each. Look how fast he's dying. That's not even Divine Death yet. Divine Death still hasn't attacked. Now Divine Death's attack. Bro. What the heck? This is my team. Like, no questions asked. This is my team. What the flip?
Alright, dude. What the flip?
So that was complete nonsense. It was absolute madness. But that's my team. Wow, this event's amazing. I don't even know what Morbidus buffs the kings, so I think I could actually use it to my advantage. Maybe not as big of an advantage as I want. I could use it, so I'm gonna farm that. But that was the opening of 700 plus of the zombie tomb openings. I don't know what you call that, but we opened over 700. That was insane. We got all the towers. Remember, we now have a maxed out GRAVECLAW, like the best GRAVECLAW we can get, other than we need a shiny one, which would be fantastic, and I will do that if I get one. But it does 280,000 damage, full AoE, 0.17 speed. Ignore the range, it's 75 range with a 1.9 something boost, 92% boost. It's just insanity as a tower. But yeah, that was crazy. I'm probably gonna end off the video here. Before we end it off, of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys found this video interesting, and or if you enjoy this type of content, want to see it, and turn on that bell notification to get notified every time I upload, because you don't want to miss that. Like I said, after I end off this video, I'm going to be farming the heck out of Morbidus as much as I can to try and get a bunch of those towers, and same with all these other Crypt Kings. I'm probably going to keep farming these, and then of course next weekend, more than likely, we will be preparing and showing the new Christmas event that is coming out, and hopefully playing it. So yeah, I'm hyped for that. It looks really cool. I like it, so I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Get ready to see that new Christmas event, because I will be making a video on it, of course. And if there's Christmas towers to buy, we will probably be buying those towers. So without further ado, as always, guys, it's been real and it's been fun. So that means it's been real fun. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
With